Back today at the Dutch Pinball Museum here in Rotterdam, and they've got some pretty incredible machines that have just shown up since the last time I was here. Here's a Dutch Pinball Alice in Wonderland. Look at this thing. Incredible upper playfield back here. Oh my gosh, there's so much to see here. Wow. Wow. This is beautiful. Pretty incredible. Check out the side art on it. Wow. I mean, that is a cool game for sure. Very, very cool. Beautiful. I'll let you know if it's any good. What else do they have here that's new? Well, they have a Harry Potter Collector's Edition Jersey Jack. Big giant screen on this game, huh? Holy cow. Jersey Jack's really upped their game on the size of the LCD back there. Look at this. I'm not a Harry Potter guy. I've actually never watched a single movie, so I have no idea what I'm looking at. But it's pretty. It's got like a metallic sparkle on the playfield as well. Oh man. Pretty cool. Look at this. I solemnly swear that I am up to no good. Yeah, so that's definitely new. And what else do they have? Well, over here they have a King Kong, excuse me, not a Godzilla, King Kong, which I was just playing a minute ago. And this is a premium from Stern. It's been out for a little while. And, whoops, I think I accidentally just started a game. There we go. Pretty cool. It's got the ball lock back here with the train car that King Kong throws and balls come flying out. So pretty cool. And it's pretty awesome. Not too many people here yet. And a little bit easier to see everything. The place is pretty much empty right now, but I'm sure it won't be this way for long. It's pretty cool. Well, playfields up on the ceiling. It's pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. There's your Jaws. So, alright, well, we're going to play some games, so I figured I'd let you see what it looks like. Look at this. Wow, 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 wow. That is cool. That is so beautiful. Alright, let's play before somebody else jumps on it. And here we are up one level and even more new machines. So here we got a Dungeons and Dragons. This is by Stern. Dungeons and Dragons, The Tyrant's Eye. This is a premium version here. I'm not familiar with the game at all, so I have no idea what the differences are. This is really cool. I haven't played it yet, so I'm not sure how this thing interacts with you. And then over here we have a Game of Thrones, which I think has already been here. I think it used to be in another area. I remember seeing it here before. Very cool. And yeah, and that's I think that's it as far as the new machines that I see. I will report back. Here's something pretty interesting. This is made by Arcade Furniture company here in Looks like they took an old EM. Maybe not an EM. No, I guess it's a solid state. I'm not sure. Pinball pool. Was that an EM? But they turned it into a piece of furniture. Yeah, it's like a little coffee table. And it's got tempered glass on the top of it. And then they actually have a small display here down in the instruction card area. That is really cool. That is really, really cool. Here's the information about it. And they want 6,000 euros for it. It's for sale. Well, let's give it a try. Okay, I'm going to play one-handed here. Well, so far, it's pretty cool. Yeah, that's pretty awesome. It's a beautiful playfield too. Wow, Gottlieb Pinball Pool. I don't know what year that's from, but that is an incredible playfield. I'm not sure if that's a reproduction. It looks like it to me. That's a really, really nice playfield. See Hyperball here running this young man's planet. Yeah, that coil is just working. Pretty slick game. Alright, this is another pretty slick game. I am personally not so much into comics, but this is... Oh, hang on. I got high score number 2. There we go. This is a pretty cool layout. This is the premium version of the Uncanny X-Men. And would you look at this complicated playfield? I mean, you could sit and stare at this thing for a couple minutes and try to figure out all the ball paths that are going on here. It's pretty uncanny, I guess. And I think this over here is called the Danger Room, if I remember correctly. And the ball gets over here, and you've got this little tiny flipper to work and try to get the ball back out of here. So you can either throw it up over top of this pop bumper and over, or you can shoot it up this ramp, and it'll come down here and it'll end up on your left or middle flipper. But what a cool game. And this is the Sentinel here, and this thing raises up and down, and it interacts with you. And then I think is there a diverter back here? I can't quite remember. Maybe this is a ball lock. I haven't quite gotten to the point where this has been active. But yeah, this is a pretty cool game. Very cool. Very busy, but I do like it. And here's a little better view of the Funhouse remake done by Pendretti that we saw last time in the last video. So this artwork is done by Brian Allen, and he does really incredible work. He's done a bunch of artwork updates for some classic Valley Williams machines. I actually have some art blades of his on my Theater Magic and a alternate translate on my Theater Magic. But the artwork is pretty fantastic. And I just thought I'd show this a little bit up closer since I was able to get closer to the machine. The other advantage of this remake is it's got a much larger screen here, you know, than your DMD era games do. So, yeah, very cool. Oh, and by the way, I noticed that Jennifer Connelly does not appear anywhere in the artwork, back glass, cabinet side art, playfield, anywhere. So maybe it was too much money to include her. But you've got Hoggle, Ludo, Didymus, and of course David Bowie on the back glass or in the translate. But other than that, no Jennifer Connelly. Alright, last time I kind of glazed over this stuff, but this is pretty cool. Up on the top they have some demonstrations showing how the technology inside a pinball machine works. It's pretty slick. Pretty cool. How about the bell? Yep. Noise unit. Yeah, pretty cool. cool. Shows the function of a flipper. Pop bumper and a flipper. Pretty cool. And I guess the same thing here for our score reels for the EM. Yeah, it's really cool. And there we go. Very cool. Drop target assemblies. Yeah, cool. Popping up. See if we can get a better view there for you. Yeah, it's pretty slick. That is really slick. Very cool. Yeah, all kinds of stuff here. Kinds of drawings. Showing, what is this? This is for wire form from ring number 4. I don't know what that's for. Oh, is that Pinball Circus? What's this from? Williams. I mean, is there another game that has oh yeah, it is. It's Pinball Circus. An original technical drawing. This is one of the wire forms for the very rare Pinball Circus designed by Python Angelo for Williams in 1994. Only 2 prototypes exist. One is in Las Vegas, and the other one is in Pinball's best kept secret. I don't know what that means. Somebody has it. Yeah, it's pretty cool, right? This is the stuff that was up here that I kind of ran through last time. Check this out. Stuff from Futurama. Pretty cool. Chicago Coins Twin Hockey. 1950. Pretty cool. Yeah, and he's got a bunch of Star Wars stuff here. And of course we saw this last time. Showing kind of like the boards and how the technology works, you know. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. I got a bunch of this junk laying around at the house. This is nice. Old Bally Key West wood rail. One of these machines without flippers. So I think the first machine with flippers was Humpty Dumpty, right? And then these were before that. These tall heads like that. Yeah, pretty cool. I don't know what this is. Pinball machine. Turn the key until the display counter jumps to 0. Don't touch the machine. Okay. I don't know. I'm not sure how that works. Pretty cool though. Alright, here's their shop. And they got the gophers up in the shop here. Of course we got a gophers at home, and ours runs pretty well. Yeah. Not sure what that is. Oh, it's a counterforce. That's a Gottlieb counterforce that we looked at last time. Looks like they got a board issue or something. Got the back glass off. Yeah. Alright, yeah, and last time we didn't get a chance to really look at this Orbiter 1 because somebody was standing here. 2 guys were playing it. Unfortunately, it's broke today. But you can see it's got this like bowl-shaped playfield. The drain is down here, and these rubbers, these spinning pop bumpers, will throw the ball all over the place. So it's a Stern game. Interesting. It says Stern Seaberg. Seaberg was a company that made jukeboxes, I believe so. So what is this? This is 1982. So that's interesting. Seaberg. Wonder how they were involved. Oh, so there was another counterforce here. Okay, so this counterforce is still operational, and they've got another one here that they're working on. So, yeah, Rocky. I didn't talk about this last time either. It's kind of an oddball Gottlieb here with, 2 sets of flippers here. It's kind of strange. Yeah. And they rearranged a little bit up here. They put some of the wedge heads here so you can actually operate them. I think these wedge heads before were in the other room and you couldn't play them. So yeah, they got these in 1963. Sweetheart, Square Head, Gottlieb's Gigi, and Gottlieb's Bowling Queen. And this is cool. This has actually got like balls that are in the backlash here. I wonder how that works. Wonder what you got to do. Yeah, it's too hard for me to play one-handed, but very cool. 1964. I like how you can look down and you can see the balls here. You know how many balls you have left. Awesome. Yeah, it's awesome. All right. Yeah, I think everything else we've already talked about and you've seen before. Oh, here's some stuff up here with the Indiana Jones. They've moved this. Now, this is a game I have considered buying a couple times, but they go for a lot of money, and I don't know. I don't find it to be such a great game for the money. They got some interesting things here. Are these the original molds for those planes? Looks like it, huh? Yeah, check that out. That's cool. Okay, I think maybe some of this was downstairs before in the lobby. I can't remember. Thought it was. And up here last time, I kind of ran through this pretty quick, and yeah, they've definitely got some different stuff up here now. Wow, this is cool. What is this? One play, 10 cents. United's Sky Raider. Check that out. It's kind of weird how they put the backlash down here where you could end up kicking it, huh? It's odd, yeah. And I don't know how this works. Says don't touch. Not sure how it works. Interesting. It's got some books here. Got some more drawings. And here's that Chicago Coins Funland, sorry. Rifle game. Not turned on. Stunt Pilot. Not turned on. And it's got some other stuff hanging out here. Some advertisements and all kinds of stuff. And, what do we got here? Bally Roadrunner. I think I've seen one of these operating before. There's a big arcade here in Germany, down near Frankfurt, northeast of Frankfurt, that has a bunch of those driving games and mechanical crane games that are operating, and you can actually play them. And it's got like a gumball coaster thing. This thing here, sitting here, to show the sad state of pinball repair. I don't know what in the world happened to this thing. This is an absolute wreck. It says, this Williams Bride of Pinbot has not been maintained. Restoration is possible, but at an extremely high price, and the value doesn't justify that. Yeah, I can see that. I mean, this thing looks like it was dragged down the street behind a truck. Terrible. And I don't know what happened here. It looks like it was in a volcano or something. There's so much dust and debris and dirt. Good Lord. There's another game I noticed that they now have in the collection is a Gottlieb Robo-War from 1988. I used to have one of these. I bought one in Italy that was an absolute disaster basket case, kind of like that Bride of Pinbot upstairs. And I was dumb, and I restored the stupid thing. It's a great machine for the music. It's got a pretty incredible soundtrack, I think done by the same guy who did TX Sector. But other than that, I found the game to be pretty dull. And I sold it to a buddy here in the Netherlands. And they've got a pretty faded backlash here, or translate. Mayfair Amusements was making these for a while, and I heard Todd Tuckey talking about it, and I bought one for my machine. I'm not sure if they're still doing that, but yeah, there it is. And yeah, look how dead the place is today. Nobody playing Addams Family, nobody playing Twilight Zone. Look at this thing here. Midway, Addams Family Values. What is this? Drop coin, tickets. Yeah, some kind of redemption game. I can't get over his Twilight Zone setup here. It's really, really great. I like the leather jacket up in the corner. That's from the episode where the guy wakes up in the desert with the crashed B-25, I think, and King 9 will not return. Is that what it's called? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, that's it. And it's a real shame that Strikes and Spares ain't running, because this is a terrific game. I love this. I love this game. I don't know if I'd ever have one in the collection, but it's great. And unfortunately, it's not running. Okay, well, we will head back downstairs. All right, well, we're back downstairs in the entranceway, and figure I'd get a better shot of the couple of machines here that I glazed over last time. This is the Stern's Big Juicy Melons. Whoa Nelly, better known as Whoa Nelly. Interesting theme, and kind of harkens back to an EM. Another machine over here is pretty cool. Is Cosmic Carnival. See if I can get past this gentleman here. We got a beautiful 007 here as well. Good Lord, this thing's awesome. Look at this. 60th anniversary 007. Keith Elwin game. Yeah, that's a nice game. That's a nice game. So, and then you've got this here, Cosmic Carnival. This is made by a company called Suncoast Pinball, and I'm not familiar with anything that they've done. It's pretty wild. The artwork's freaking awesome. Good Lord, look at the artwork. Big giant clown here. Enough to give you nightmares there. Cosmic Carnival. Yeah. I don't know who does the art on that thing, but they did a fantastic job. Look at the back glass. Okay, and here's the owner, Gerard, of the wonderful Dutch Pinball Museum.
This is Suncoast, and I think it's 29 machine made.
Okay.
And they went bankrupt. So if you look very carefully at the artwork, you will see something very familiar. It's almost like Aerosmith.
Oh yeah.
And Aerosmith was done by Dirty Donny.
Okay,
and this
yeah.
Machine is also done by Dirty Donny. So what I heard, Dirty Donny said, okay, I'm going to do your artwork, I'm going to charge you this and this, and probably it was
so they blew the budget on the art package, probably, yeah.
It's a beautiful artwork.
It is really great. Wow.
So, you want to push start?
Wow. I was asking Gerard about the sound package and the music, so he says, well, I'll let you play a game. Yeah. It's an extremely rare machine. So even more rare than Big Bang Bar now, I guess, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Not the original. It's the original OG.
Yeah.
It's a 14.
Okay. All right. Thanks a lot, Gerard.
Yes.
Appreciate it.
You're welcome.
All right. Well, we're going to check it out, guys. Pretty sick. So yeah, and this is the rest of the entranceway. Last time I was kind of running through here because it was getting long, but got a bunch of old wood rails and all the way back to the beginning in pinball. Jalopy, Knockout, Humpty Dumpty. There it is. Humpty Dumpty was the first game with pinball, or with flippers. First game with flippers, 1947. Pretty cool. There you go, flipper button. Yep. It had flippers. They were way out here. They weren't at the bottom where we have them now. It had flippers all over the place. Yeah, pretty cool. All right, well, this thing is really cool. It's a Mutoscopes anti-aircraft machine gun skyfighter made in the USA by International Mutoscope Reel Company Incorporated, Long Island, New York. And it's got a 5-cent coin mech in it, 1940. And man, can you imagine this thing was made like right at the beginning of World War II. He actually turned it on for us. That's cool. So it's really hard to see in here, but all right, well, I just finished playing it, and it's pretty cool. So you get 300 shots, and then it shows your total hits scored. So as you're shooting, I don't know if you can see that in the video, it was turning red every time you hit them, every time you hit a plane. Some of them are down underneath the horizon. It's pretty hard to see. All right, then. Well, there you go. There's your Dutch Pinball Museum. It's got the whole history laid out here. And come check them out sometime if you're ever in town. All right, guys, take it easy.